No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And finished off by Gobert.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Down low. A three from MP. And the Warriors, another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D just.
DiVincenzo passes to Dosunmu. Open shot, Edwards. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Edwards got 5.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-7 run. Edwards against MP. Pass to Butler. Back to MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been free? Is just giving up a barrage.
Now here's Gobert. Last game he had 12. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Warriors leading by 14. Green kicks to MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards drives in. And the lead kicks him by MP. Famous Los in the house watching the Warriors.
And he's a huge Warriors fan, and he's enjoying this current Golden State lead. Doesn't get much better than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dort in for Brandon Podziemski. Good on the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here's Ivy. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Moody. And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be getting.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors win.
Well, look, Plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP passes to Porzingis. A three from MP. Oh, and he just missed.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like Steve.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The score. He's checked in for Russell. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Goodwin. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Aiden Ivey is out there with Edwards, and it's Reed in at the 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He picked up 38 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was just sensational in that game. No one could stop him, and he knew it. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Amy. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance. Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Takes a three, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from MP. MP's got 36.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Randall against Porzingis. And Randall throws it down.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
The three from MP. Bangs on the trifecta. MP's got 39.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Pass to Randall. Shot from free throw range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Butler comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for George. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dosunmu comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jaden Ivey. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations. And he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis. And he's done it.
It's stolen by Edwards.
I mean, still holding the lead, but they've hurt themselves somewhat here with turnovers.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. For three, Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And here's MP for three. The shot, no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome.
This is a shooting clinic. And if I'm their coach, I'm not changing one thing.
Yeah, well, a team is this to say they make.
And next up, let's check out the players of the month. These guys have been red hot. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Thanks. Well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while it's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery. Fingers crossed." Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers going that direction. My goodness, a lot for him to process. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Podziemski out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Edwards against MP. And another 3 for Golden State. Now you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Not that one. Randall's got 13 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And he's experiencing a very cold stretch of shooting over the past 5 games. His field goal percentage has suffered. He's been much more tentative, playing with doubt instead of confidence. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall dishes to Gobert, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Randall from the arc.
That's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Warriors leading by 10. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempt, trying to carry them to the finish line.
That's to Randall. Inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Fires from deep. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's Randall. Shot on the wing. Podziemski grabs the board.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Randall. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
MP, no good. Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
The 3 from MP. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Gobert. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now, MP. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got his first basket of the night. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve.
To the next guy, driving kick.
He's checked in for the Warriors. And the Timberwolves also making the change. Edwards is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 16 on the court for Minnesota. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Ivy in at the point.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
MP kicks to Porzingis. Randall grabs the board.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contribution.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
MP outside. Over to the left wing. Porzingis finds MP. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Robinson. MP outside. Outside Porzingis. Now MP. It's stolen by Edwards. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need in here. And immediately. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Robinson. Butler comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for George. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jaden Ivey. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Down it!
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Fires from way outside. It's off. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. From 15 feet away, it's good.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
MP. He's off from 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards making a statement.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Edwards against Embiid. Launches it. A three-pointer.
And that's just no running. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Edwards, count it. Nice touch.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a league.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game.
That is incredible.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Fires the 3. MP with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Minnesota with it. 3, good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Now here's Edwards. DiVincenzo. The 3 is off. MP fires. Good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good presentation with them.
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
Oh, he's great. The doctor said everything went super smooth.
Good game, MD. Fifth game in our MVP series, and I'm feeling good tonight, Xander.
You got something special in store?
You better crank that up. Crank that up.
Great, thank you. Forward, and it is great what you've been delivering. So, photos.
I saw your report on shooting guards.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Now here's MP. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Nails it from beyond the arc. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. And it's Robinson in at the center position. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
This is a highly anticipated matchup between two MVP hopefuls. And MP knows they've got their hands full with Wembanyama. He told me, quote, the things he does at his size are unbelievable. You guys have watched him. Everyone knows that Victor is a problem.
He certainly is. Although MP presents his share of problems as well, Allie. Now here's MP. He's got 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it was not safe.
Here's Champagnie. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Good on the second one. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Fox. Second shot opportunity, and Wembanyama lays it up and in.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs trail by 6. From the corner. And there's Fox on the assist by Johnson.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
MP, the pass to Green. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Now here's MP. He's got 9. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here's a timeout for Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure